get the meeting started. Y'all want to open up the prayer and we get it started.
Father, come to you today, just thank you for the freedoms that we have in this country. We appreciate everything that you do for us in this community. Just lead and guide in our decision making. Hopefully we'll do the right thing in your eyes, and we have a name of prayer.
Amen.
Today's Monday, July the 6th. We're over in meeting up, so I want to thank everybody too that had anything to do with the fireworks and stuff. We had a good fireworks show over here and good 4th of July turnout for our first little really get together. So this is the second fireworks show we had, so it will start getting better every year, and everybody said it's real good. So we're glad it turned out. But yeah. We got any old business we need to talk about?
We passed that budget.
The budget has been passed. We had the second reading.
I don't think it was anything new last time.
Yeah, only thing we had to add to the budget was the toilets we put up our the lake. The lake is still one of our biggest headaches. We're going to have to do something about that. And I'm going to put a voting box in here probably in November. Let it sit there to the first of the year. Everybody that lives in New Hope can vote. We can charge $5 a day for parking up here at the lake, or no, we charge $5 for parking because this is a headache. We pay for everything that goes on at the lake. It's costing the city and the taxpayers money to run that up there. And when I rode up there just about every weekend and stuff, and I don't see anybody from New Hope up there. It's all everybody from everywhere else. And all we had up there 4th of July was trouble. Police department was up there, what, 3 or 4 times? Just trouble. It's trouble. So we was going to add a $5 parking fee up there this year. And I had a couple of people that didn't like it because we were going to add $5 parking fee. But the people that didn't like it didn't live in New Hope, and New Hope the one that pays for the upkeep. So we're going to let the people from New Hope come in. We'll have a box up out there. You can get with Morgan. You can tell Morgan where you live at. She can write it down, and you can vote yes, $5 parking, or no $5 parking. And however citizens vote for, that's how we're going to do it.
Mayor, can I say something?
Yeah.
I know that the garbage has been a big problem.
They
destroy it.
It's a problem. And we got people comes up there at night time and just throw their household garbage out. We had a whole truckload the other day that people pull up there at night time and throw their household garbage out. That's their trouble.
Yes.
Their trouble is with garbage. Like I said, these up there all this weekend. Police department was. Like I said, I really don't know what to do about it because it is a pain in the butt, and we got all the upkeep on it. It's costing citizens that a lot of people didn't know that. We throwed it out there, but people know, but the taxpayers pay to keep that park going. So, yeah, all right, Josh, you got any old business?
We need to pass these in.
Yeah, we get that right now. Any old business?
No.
Y'all look at the last minutes when we get them passed. If anybody got any suggestions about that park, we'll listen to people too. I mean, we're just trying to figure out how to.
I'll make a motion to pass your June 1st minutes. I
Second. All in favor? Motion passed. But anybody got any suggestions how to maybe take care of that problem up at the park? Let us know. we'll listen to whatever anybody got to say.
I'll make a motion for your special call minutes for the second reading of the budget.
Now here a second. All in favor? Motion passed. Who goes up at the lake most of the time? It's right here. Anybody?
I do.
I know he does back there. If you got any suggestions? I mean,
Well, the way I think about it is, suppose the citizens of New Hope say no, they don't want to charge $5. You're going to close the beach then?
no, we ain't gonna close
So you still got the same problem, you know?
The problem-
I would think to help pay for it, since the citizens of New Hope pay for it with their taxes anyway,
Problem.
they don't. Well, I think that it was put forward before that if you're a New Hope resident, you wouldn't have to pay the $5.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. If you're a New Hope resident, you won't have to pay. That'd be the same
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Only thing we're trying to do is cut down on all the cars up there.
Well, like I say, a $5 fee, just implement it, and then whether they pay or they don't. If they don't pay it, they get a ticket.
That's what we're trying to do, is, figure out how to, but if you live in the city of New Hope, they will be, you'll come in here and get more in your information, your tag number. Your tag number will go down, it'll go in the police department system, and when they ride up there, they'll look at the tag number there. If your tag's not in the system, you'll get a ticket.
Right. And then charge the $5 anyway, whether they like it. If they don't like it, they don't have to go there. But most people, the $5,
Yeah.
it's less than a pack of cigarettes,
But hey, what I'm saying, you get $5 for all day long and stuff.
Right.
But you get a ticket. The ticket.
Ticket's gonna be-
The ticket is what's gonna be out of this world.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you what the recourse the city had if people did pay the park, but I guess
Ticket.
with the law,
Right.
private
Ticket.
is a private property, it's public property.
The property is leased to us, to the city of New Hope. We got all the paperwork stuff, it's leased to us. And the ticket, then if you didn't pay the ticket, then you go to, you
But just like the city of
license.
Chattanooga does, parking up down the street.
Right. Same thing, it's the same system. All you do is go over and scan a little barcode, put your tag number in, and you're in.
Right.
Police department rides around, look at the barcode, and hey, you're registered. Hey, you ain't registered, they'll go in there and write you a ticket. But if you're city of New Hope,
Now, will they have to come to traffic court here if they are
yeah, here.
Yep.
good?
So $5 or court cost $150.
Be $213.75. Ticket will be
They won't do it again.
$213.75.
I'd like to throw something out. These people who before were worried about the people out of the city who couldn't afford to come, you should give them the option, if they want to pay for someone out of the city for so many days for them to come up there, they should be able to buy a pass.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? Buy a pass with a tag number on it, and it would be in the system, so when it was checked, it was checked. You see what I'm saying? And
It's just like,
that's just,
it's just like this road over here. We closed this road down, and it's been closed down for 15 years. This road's been closed down for 15 years over here. Marvin closed it down 15 years ago. Yeah, Miller. Closed down 15 years ago. So we bring it up just to make sure everybody knows about it now. And everybody comes unwound that don't even live here on Facebook and stuff saying, they're gonna put gates up and everything else. No. The only reason we done that, if you took your $200,000 car around there and tore the devil out of it, the city of New Hope can't get sued.
Right.
And that's what we done for. Nobody lives around there.
You're always gonna have those people.
Most of the time, the only reason they're around there.
They're everywhere.
For no good.
Exactly.
They shouldn't be around there, no.
Exactly. Nobody
Out
don't,
joyriding.
people saying, well, they can't legally shut that road down, they can't do that. Well, it's a city road, I hate to tell you. But
And if no nobody's been around through there. There's holes as big as this table.
Oh, yeah.
It was smaller, pickup truck.
Yeah, I went through there a couple of weeks ago, my truck went way off in there, you know, it's four-wheel drive, I
You
went
take
way
a
off.
car, you drag by my car.
Oh, yeah.
But we brung it up again to where people know that road is closed around there, but it's been closed for 15 years. But, best thing to do, just don't go that way, the road's messed up. All right, new business.
Fixed the sign from the accident at the end of, what's that?
Long Island.
Long Island. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, that's the third sign I've put up in a year and a half. Third sign.
Right there.
Third sign.
Short haul sign's bent again.
Yeah, short hauler, we can't figure out how it got bent. Me and Josh looked at it. It's 12 foot up in the air and it's got bent. We don't know how it got bent. But that's the third sign right there. It's got ran over in a year and a half. Well, since the police department ain't here tonight and the fire department, we'll just go ahead and pass them up. I want to thank both of them for having us out here 4th of July. Everybody done good. Yeah. And everybody's running for office. If you got one to talk, there's time to do it right now.
Yes, I just wanted to say my name's Daniel Carter. I think I know most people here. I don't know that I know you, but anyway, nice to meet you. I'm one of the many candidates running for county mayor. I love New Hope, beautiful place. Spent a lot of time coon hunting over here as a kid growing up, rabbit hunting and bringing steers over to AGP meets and all that good stuff. I think it's very important as county mayor that we have good relationships with our cities and our mayors. We have 8 municipalities here in the county, and much of the county really is in a city. And when it comes to conversations about infrastructure, sewer, water, that's the job of cities. And so one of the goals that I have is really to bring together these various mayors, build relationships, and see if we can't work together for the future of the county. And I also would like to, start a process to just hearing more, allowing people to have more input on what they want the future of the county to be, in the form of some type of comprehensive plan, pulling together where all our water lines go, having a good clear picture, a good mapping system of our infrastructure. I think so. I guess my message here is being collaborative, working with others, and see if we can't move the county forward. I find New Hope just a fantastic place. I'm a farmer as well. I got cattle over South Pittsburgh, and I always loved the outdoors. I'm a hunter and fisherman and all that. I know it's a guy over here, but. Anyway, thank you for the time. It's nice to meet you, Mayor. I'd like to meet you as well, and thank you for allowing me to come in and say a few words. All right.
I'm Connie Scher. Some of you may know me. I don't know, the ones that don't. I've worked in the trustee's office for 16 years, and I know what I'm doing. I'm ready to step up to the plate. I've had a wonderful boss for the past 16 years, and 4 years before Diane got in there, I worked for City Lakens. So appreciate your support. I was raised in the Coppinger Cove area of Sequatchie. Lived here all my life. And if you need anything from the courthouse, out of any office, we're all willing to help, and we're always open 8 to 4. We do not close for lunch. We never have. So if you need anything, just let me know. I appreciate your support.
I'm Kelly Hudson Hogan. I am running for Marion County Trustee as well. I have 25 years experience in the financial world. I've done all types of things, from being a teller in a bank all the way up to being principal mortgage broker, running an office of about 25 people. I've taught mortgage brokering for years. I was raised in Kimball, lived there almost all my life, and graduated from Marion County High School in 1987. Do not do the math, please. Graduated there, and then after I left, I went to Tennessee Tech University, and I studied chemistry and psychology. And so neither of those have anything to do with financial stuff, but I found math to be a little bit more fun. So I would appreciate your vote. Early voting begins July 17th, and it runs through August 1st. If you're not registered to vote, please do so by tomorrow. That's the last day to register before, and the general election is August 6th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all know me. I'm Jeff Story. Daniel, I've never met you. I'd like to talk to you afterwards. First, I want to tell you that as chairman of the Republican Party, I put together what they call a Reagan dinner. And the Republican Party honors Ronald Reagan. We think he was one of the best presidents we ever had. And so we're having a dinner this Saturday at 6 o'clock at Lookout Winery. And not the restaurant. They have a wedding venue, a large wedding venue that we're going to be at. We're going to have representatives from Bill Haggerty's office, Scott Deschale's office. All three gubernatorial candidates will be represented. And now you can pay at the door. The meal costs $35. That's what it costs us. We're charging locals $40. Now, our kind dignitaries are buying tables that range from $1,500 to $2,500, which allows the party to raise money. As far as my candidacy, if you look at the signs that I have on Facebook, at the very bottom it says your values and your voice. That's what I want to represent if I'm elected as your county commissioner. It's not what Jeff wants. I want to hear what you want. I promise this, you have my phone number. I will publish my phone number for every citizen in District 1. And you can contact me with any issues. Now, a lot of people out there, a campaign's over. Oh, and it's tired, right, Billy? I was wore out when I run against Billy as mayor, and I'm wore out now. But it's going around that I think that when I get in as a commissioner, I can control the cities. And that's ludicrous. The cities operate totally separate from the county, and the county has nothing to do with the city. But I will represent you. I know I go to these county commission meetings. I've talked to the mayor about this. I see money handing out. TDEC is handing out money, and I never see anything going to little towns like us or Orne or the Crossroads, Powell Crossroads. We just take care of the big cities. So my promise to you is I fight for you. But remember this, it's not what Jeff is going to do. Well, let me rephrase that. I will do it because of you, your voice, your values. Thank you.
Good.
Anybody else?
Gil's here now. Did you get anything for the fire department?
Oh, we had fun Saturday.
It's plenty hot, man.
Other than that, no, we haven't had a whole lot.
And like I was telling everybody too, we're trying to get it bigger every year, so next year we'll have a bigger one we did this year.
Mayor, I did tell Morgan before everybody got here how impressed I am with the fire department. There's not a Saturday I go by that they're not out there training.
Yeah.
And, these are volunteers who are not getting paid, so my hat's off to our volunteer fire department. Thank you for your service.
And it's hard to get people to do anything this day and time. For nothing.
Hard to give them anything.
For money. We're gonna open it up to, if you got anything to say or anything about, you want to talk about, this is your time to do it. So whoever wants the floor, wants to bring something up, can.
Yeah, Bill, I know if you've noticed, you've gone down Lakeview, that road, as you're going out, the road is starting to crumble.
We got told with the county, he's supposed to be here next week or two.
I don't know if he might already been here. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago. Got him coming over here, give me a thing. We're trying to take care of that problem with the rock quarry over there. It's turned over to the attorney's office.
Yeah.
And but we got all that turned into the attorney's office, and we're looking at the road. But yeah, we're very aware of the road, and
Okay, that's good, as long as it gets,
As soon as we get some type of quote from Corey, we'll be going further.
Yeah, we got a bond on that road. And,
yeah, because those trucks are still going in all day.
Yeah.
60,000 pounds of rock every time.
Right. And like I said, it's turned over to the attorney's office, and that's all I can say right now. About that. Anybody else got anything?
Mayor, I asked a question earlier with Morgan as I was talking to. What is the effective tax rate for 2026?
For our taxes, it's still the same.
So
28 cents.
28 cents. Now, that will equate to a tax increase for every citizen in Marion County because of the assessment. Not that the city did it,
Yeah.
but because of the new appraisals.
Yeah, and
Everybody
it probably will, yeah.
And we just need to be transparent.
We're the second lowest taxes. Kimball's the lowest.
May I ask what the state recommended? Because I'm sure it was a lot higher.
You know,
I don't think we got a letter this year yet.
we got one, but we don't know where it's at.
Last year we got one.
We got one.
And we did not accept it because it was, they wanted us to go up, I believe it was 50 cents.
It's 58. It was 58 cents, I think, what it was, something like that.
And we kept it at the 28. And
Yeah.
The county tax is different than city tax, I would assume, right? What the county charges and what the city charges, right? The city charges is going to be the same, but the county will probably, since the assessment's gone up, that's the county assessment tax.
Yeah, your county taxes will go up.
It's the same assessment, what it's been.
Well, the
As of
county,
right now, your city taxes will go up.
yes.
Because it's still going to be taxed at the same amount that it was last year.
Oh, but
appraisals.
So you'll still be taxed the same thing, 28 cents, okay?
But at the new assessment rate.
Yes.
And Charlie, the county took the state's recommendation and don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it went from $1.74 to $1.
It went down.
It went down.
Really?
Actually, 25.
Yes, 1.1129 is what they dropped the rate to. Now, the go there is that it will be a neutral event, meaning your taxes shouldn't go up or shouldn't go down. Now, it's going to fluctuate.
Actually, the rate went down.
The rate went down.
Yes.
The appraisals went up.
The appraisal went up.
Yeah, you got a mini mansion.
Some taxes will go up.
Sure.
I just want to know how they came up with that number.
For some people, and
I
there's
get
actually
that.
may have dropped 50.
Yeah.
Mine's
It just depends.
Because I've asked them.
Yeah, some people,
It's too complicated.
Depends on that appraisal.
Shouldn't be
How much it's costing.
But it is a state law that after appraisal, they cannot negate for 1 year only, though.
yeah. They recommend, they recommended us last year to up our taxes and stuff.
Our rate.
And me and Josh got together, that's when we got together and started looking through all this stuff, how to save money, you know what I'm saying?
And if you know of anybody that has any questions about their county taxes, have them call our office.
Okay.
We'll calculate them.
before, so they won't be surprised.
That's when we come up with the idea of how to save money and everything else, because we're doing whatever we can to keep from ever raising taxes. And, you know, we found out we wasn't getting no interest on our money. We found out, and now we're drawing, you know, we went from about $2,500 a year to $26,000 a year on our money. We got that coming in. We started court, and we got the court money coming in now. So we're trying to get money coming in without raising people's taxes. And like I said, our taxes is only 28 cents. You know, that's the cheapest ones around. So we're trying to deal with what we got to deal with. Anybody else? Everything must be good here. Our grant stuff, we're still not heard anything on it. They said it might be August before we hear anything on that, about the playground grants and stuff like that. But our grant writer that we had, South Pittsburgh uses, he went to a different company. So
He was with Southeastern Company.
So
Mentioning grants, what do we know about the $100,000 grant, the Riverport Guide in Marion County? Do we know anything for due diligence and what that's going to encompass?
I asked them the other day about that. I thought all thing I heard it was due to do like improvements and stuff to the property or get it ready to sell or anything. You know, that's all I know.
We'll be able to see those improvements like we saw how much our house went up.
I don't know. We don't.
Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with us.
City New York don't have anything
about it.
I mean, really, we don't have anything to do with that. I mean, no one on the city. I was asked a while ago. Nobody that's on this board is on that board. Nobody.
Well, the governor's looking at all of the industrial parks over the whole state. So
I heard they was supposed to got 500,000, but they only got 100,000. So I don't know. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. They was supposed to got 500,000, but they was only awarded 100,000. But we don't have nobody here on this board sits on that board, and I have no. Only thing I was told here a while back, someone was interested in buying some property up there, then I was told about it, and I heard it was just a small company, only had like 15 to 20 employees, and they wasn't interested. The Riverport wasn't interested in them because they wasn't big enough. That's all I heard.
Where does the city have control of what industry goes in there? It's all the Port Authority.
And the way that it's zoned, it can be pretty much anything right now.
Yep.
And you know, as long as I've been going to county commissioners, that's one of the property everybody in the state and the world is looking at. According to Mayor Jackson, that he gets inquiries about.
We have, you know, and it's bad. I mean, I don't know who ever made this deal, but City of New Hope had nothing to do with that. I mean, we don't.
So if something gets developed there, you wouldn't get any tax revenue for it at all?
We'll get taxes.
You get seed tax.
But you don't have to say so. If they want to put a big chemical plant up there, make atomic bombs, there ain't nothing we can do about it.
Lord help us.
There ain't nothing we can do about it. I mean,
It could be worse, could be a data center maybe. That's a big deal too, man.
what I always wished when I was younger and stuff too, that they would put like a make cars up there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A car plant. Because you got the river, you got the railroad, everything right there. But do you think the car industry is like Volkswagen or something like that a long time ago?
That would have been really nice for the city of New Hope.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If we could get something like that, you know. You get the revenue off of it and everything else.
did you recognize any of the names that are on that board? That's the Riverport Board of Commissioners. I didn't recognize the name. I didn't research them.
Only person I know that's I know two people that's on that board. And David Abbott is one of them. And Mark Myers is a
Mark Phillips.
Mark Phillips.
Mark Phillips. So there's three of them right there. But yeah, I do not know. I don't know nothing about that. Not a thing.
I don't even think their names were on the one that was in the research I did in the computer.
They're on it for sure. I can tell you that for sure.
I think the
I know Mark
chairperson,
Myers is on it, and I know David Abbott is on it. And they said Mark Phillips is on it too.
I think the chairperson is a Builtwell Bank person.
That's David Abbott.
No, he works at Tower.
I know David is on it, and I don't know. And that's something too. Whoever's running commission or something, they probably ain't got no say so. Nobody has no say so.
What is it? We did hear that they do still have meetings. That they're public meetings.
They have them with Western Sizzle.
We just don't know when.
It's a secret. It's opposite of transparency.
Yeah.
Sounds so familiar.
Now I did get a call from David Jackson here a while back, and he invited me to a meeting that they was going to have with some buyer up there, and we had something. I forget what might have been a meeting we had here, but I got a call the next day for saying that was a small company. You know what I'm saying? They weren't interested in a small company. That's the first time I've ever been contacted about that Riverport. And that's all I know. Be nice if somebody comes there and develops something. Yes. I'll tell you a while ago, what we need over here is like a Dailies or something down here that has a gas station and stuff. That's what we need.
You know, it's funny, Mayor, when I ran for mayor, you would believe how many people asked me if I could get a convenient gas station over here.
Yeah.
That was big.
Yeah, that's we need one. I mean, that's what we need. But if anybody has any ideas on this for our next meeting, come to our next meeting and let us know something about up there at the lake. If anybody has any good ideas or knows it in a better way, I forget what me you figured out. What was it, $1,200, $1,400 we were spending up there a month? Yeah, $1,200, $1,400 a month what we're spending up there. I mean, you're just throwing that out the window. I mean,
That's without saying.
yeah, we get nothing out of it.
Mayor, do you remember when we had a couple living on the property in a house trailer, they kind of managed it?
Yeah, that's TVA. TVA.
No, he wasn't TVA.
I thought TVA done that.
Little store down here, tell you what was his name.
Oh, Hamilton done that. Hamilton, he had a hot dog man. I thought that.
The last people that lived up there moved out in the 90s because they went to church at Macedonia at the time.
They do still own it.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah, they do still own it. But he didn't work for TVA.
I ain't talking about. I'm talking about TVA okayed it. So our thing says no one can live up there.
I think you said that to him too. Yeah.
Thank Josh. Me looking all that the contract that time.
The Bass Club had it when he lived up there. I don't 100% remember what all it was. When we turned it over to the city, well, he stayed there a while after we turned it over.
I think it said something about no campgrounds or something. I can't remember what it said, but I have to look at it. But it's, like I said, it's a problem. We need to come up with some kind of good idea.
Charlie.
So anybody else? Last chance, last time?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I would like to have the road named off of 156 to my grandparents' place.
Yeah.
For 911 purposes.
Yeah.
So it has to go through the process.
Tracy said once the city closed it, or the state closed the road, it automatically went back to the city.
Yeah, I already talked to Tracy about it.
Yeah.
He said it belonged to us once it went there.
But, and another thing he said, just extend Graham Home Place across the road, make it Graham Home Place north.
I'd rather not do that.
Do not do that. What would you rather do?
I'd rather put your grandmother's name up there, or your grandfather's name up there, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, Blevins Farm.
Blevins Farm,
or something
Blevins
like that.
Farm or something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all come up with what you want. I'd rather do that, have it separate where, in case of, you got emergency, they won't be looking.
Yeah, that's right.
Which one it go? Which one it go?
That would be less complicated, yes, for emergency.
I'd rather do it after you whatever. We even got a Blevins.
Cause that was actually part of the old Highway 156.
We don't have a Blevins Road over here, do we? Nowhere. All these Blevins that live over here, we don't have a Blevins Road.
We might now.
We will now. We just make it Blevins Home Place. How's that?
That works.
That'll be all right.
Grandma Place.
Either one, or, yeah, either one.
I mean, where y'all want, it don't matter, man. What you tell me.
Blevins Farm Lane, or Blevins Farm Road. or- yeah.
Blevins Farm, how's that? Blevins Farm?
You have to have two readings on that to name it, and I don't know. I don't think so on that. I think it already belongs to the city.
No, it's already a city thing. We don't have to have, I don't think we have no meeting.
We will find out and let you know by the next meeting.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what we do right now. Everybody in favor of changing that to Blevins Farm? I need a first motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
All in favor, say aye. Okay, if we have to have a reading, that's our first reading. But I'm sure we don't. I'm sure we don't. I'll put every sign up, and you hope over here so far. Me and Caleb put a bunch of them up. We didn't get no readings, so. I'm sure all we have to do is get a sign made and stuff. Yeah, I have no problem doing that.
And you don't have to go to 911. No.
Yeah, I'll call Jerry Don. Tell Jerry Don.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll call Jerry Don. We'll check and see, get everything ready, get everything
Are
back.
we set on that name, or do we still want to think about it?
Blevins Farm.
Blevins Farm Road?
Yes.
That's it. I hear a motion to close out the meeting. Is there a second? All in favor? All right. Close up. Thank y'all.
Mr. Carter, would you like to introduce yourself to the camera at your back?
Yes, yeah. My name's Daniel Carter. Who am I speaking with? I'm sorry.
River Rat News.
Oh, River Rat News, yeah. And I'm one of the candidates for county mayor here attending New Hope City meeting today, and appreciate everybody's support in the upcoming election. Thank you.